This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3020 17th Street, Santa Monica, California, 90405. Today is July 24th, 2020. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS cleanout located on the left-hand side of the house in the planter area, along the side of the house. And this is our 4-inch ABS cleanout here. This is towards the front of our property here. And this goes around towards the back side yard of our property here. And this is our 4-inch ABS cleanout here. And we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here and begin our video sewer inspection. So we're dropping down a short section of black ABS pipe, which is just at the riser of the cleanout, and it does appear that we're transitioning into what appears to be very difficult to tell, but it appears to be cast iron. So we're just going to drop down. We're going to take a look. Let's take a look here. We have some water running, and it actually appears to be vitreous clay. As we drop down, it does appear to be vitreous clay. And I'm going to go ahead and continue to push out. It does appear that we do have some roots in this joint here. And what we'll do is we'll push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we'll pull back and mark these areas. As you can see, we do have a fairly large offset in this joint from about the 6 o'clock area all the way up to about the 12 o'clock area. Continue to push out, making a little bit of a turn, dropping down. And as you can see, we do have a little bit of root intrusion and a minor offset in this joint as well. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Got a bit of roots in this joint, right about the 12 o'clock area. And again, we're just going to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. We do have some roots in this joint here. As you can see, as we pull back, you can see the root is just growing along the joint there, coming in from the joint here, and it's growing down the sewer pipe here, making a little bit of a turn. And it does appear that we've transitioned into our city sewer tie-in here. What we're going to do is we're just going to push out a little further and take a look. And we'll pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we're just out on the side street here, right off of 17th Street, on the left-hand side of the house on the side street, in the middle of the street at 9 foot 2 inches deep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back slowly and take a good look at the vitreous clay.
Can you give me a...
And we are running a little bit of water inside the house there. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of root intrusions in these joints. What we would recommend is possibly having the line hydrojetted and re-inspected. That way we can take a really good look at the joints. And we'll just pull back slowly, see if we can identify any areas. Continue to pull back. The joint appeared to be in fair condition. The joint appears to be in fair condition. The joint there has a little bit of an offset in the joint from about the 12 o'clock all the way around to about the 4 o'clock area. We'll just, again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Because we're making a little bit of transitioning, coming up a little bit. There's a little bit of an offset in this joint here as we're dropping down. We're just going to pull back slowly. And again, we do have a fairly large offset in this joint here, as you can see, from about the 6 o'clock all the way around to about the 12 o'clock, along with some root intrusions in these joints. And again, as I mentioned, we would recommend hydrojetting, having the line hydrojetted and re-inspected. This way we can take a really good look in the joints and determine if we have any breaks or any cracks. We'll continue to pull back. Again, we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed back out again now that we have some water. The water stopped running, and we went and pushed back out and tried to take a better look at the line here. And as you can see here, right around the 9 o'clock area, you can see that we have a break in this joint here. As I pull back, you can see the crack going up towards about the 12 o'clock. As I push in, you can see the crack there right around the 9 o'clock area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push out slowly. And again, as I mentioned, we would recommend possibly hydrojetting the vitreous clay, get all the roots out of the joints, and take a really good look at it and see how many bad joints that we do have. So we're just going to push out. Again, just appears to be roots at the moment. A little bit of an offset in that joint there. Continue to push out. We got some more roots. And then we're transitioning back into our sewer there. So we're going to pull back to approximately 9 feet on our camera monitor and take another look at this area. We're going to locate it and see where we're located at. there, the break there. This is right in the transition right here. We'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way back out into our city sewer tie-in, went over the sewer with the potential buyer. of the home. And again, we're just going to go ahead and pull back. And as I mentioned, got several root intruded joints. We got a few offsets, and we did notice a break right about 9 feet on the camera monitor. We did notice a break at about the 9 o'clock area. And so we'll just pull back to that area. And we did locate that area, and it's just in the planter on the left-hand side along the sidewalk. And again, we're going to pull back, and as we pull back in this area here, we'll pull back, and as you can see here, we do have a break in that joint there, right about the 9 o'clock area. And as we pull back a little bit further, you can see that the crack goes all the way up to about the 12 o'clock area. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up and out of our cleanout, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.